Jesus. What's up? I'm splashing shit. Diaries of a lyricist. Verse for verse. That's right. Every day, another track. Check this out. I got this. I felt this right here. Like I felt this like I put it. I be like, I'm happy, hungry, sleepy. All I do is really smoke, but I'm happy, hungry, sleepy. I got the munchies, nigga, what time is it? I said, happy, hungry, sleepy. Hit the block and make money so I can just smoke. I like to just smoke a gang of damn weed. A gang of weed, nigga, a whole bunch of weed. I take it to the face, I hotbox in the car. Even if it's broke down, I smoke it out for what? I like to see the smoke come out the windows. When I smoke the car up out the windows, you can see me standing up in the limo, looking like I'm standing in the middle of a volcano. It's like smoke, smoke, smoke all around. Grab the microphone, boy, I'm from the D-town. I'm from the city of smoke, that's the Mile High. I flip flows on one take all night. I'm like the one punch bandit. I lasted, elastic, I'm nowhere near plastic. I flip flows, make you represent the underground, though. See me like Biggie and Pac for show, but I'm living with the truth like Scarface. I'm like red and meth, I'm gone on shit though. I'm floating over the scene, I'm spitting cold though. They love it when I grab the microphone and let go. I flip voices like dudes in two type of places, like personalities, like everlasting things. I keep on going like I'm talking to myself, like I'm out of my mind, out of my body, I'm out of myself. But things that I spit never know, no. If I grab the microphone, I just blow mojo. Take it to the face like the bud I grow. The bud I grow, nigga, the bud I grow. I'm happy, hungry, sleepy. All I do is get high, high, high. Happy, hungry, sleepy. All I do is get high, high, high. Happy, hungry, sleepy. All I do is get high. Get high, boy, I'm happy, hungry, sleepy. I just get high, I just get high. I get high like 24/7, 7 days a week. Awake and bake, awake and vape, I escape. I grab the microphone, I just take. Puff, puff, pass, nigga, talk, class. Blast the face of that icky, sticky smoke. The icky, sticky smoke I grow, though. I just be thinking to myself, I smoke, bro. And if I had to hit it up, I just go, though, schizo. I just love it when I'm smoking on good weed. It make me eat chicken and tacos and all that. Some enchiladas and chicken that's rotisserie. Rotisserie, boy, I hit it cause it's easily. I represent my cap as Ponomo. Fly radio, live wire. What up, Sharky? Now we sitting in the back. This is freestyle. Everything that I hit is one take now. It's like me with the bolo punch. 3 seconds in the first round. Mike Tyson, boy, out the lunch. Fastest knockout in the game. Smoked out. Let me get the vortex. Water bong, man. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Happy, hungry, sleepy when I'm gone, dog. When I'm gone, dog, boy, I smoke, smoke, smoke. Yeah, live from Montebello.
Del Smoke.
Casa del
Montebello.
That's right, everybody.
We was gonna do this shit anyway.
We was gonna do this shit anyway, cause point blank, the same shit I've been screaming about since I started Blunt Radio. It's whack to do a weed show in a non-smoking weed place. Let's go, guys. You're tuned in to the Midday Burn Fired Up. I'm Dr. D.B. Kush.
DJ Longhair ain't running outside to smoke no more.
Ain't running outside to smoke no more. Say that.
Slick in the building.
Oh, Slick can talk now.
Yes, I can.
And B Jams on.
That's right.
Thank you for tuning in.
To One Blunt Radio.
Do you hear the environment today, guys? A lot more upbeat, a lot more energetic. We got energy in this. It feels good.
So how was everybody's evening?
Ooh, it was fun. I mean,
I didn't wait to ask that question.
it wasn't what I wanted to be doing. I hate sitting down and typing and writing anyway, but man, you know, when there's just so much you can take sometimes. I've always been one of those people that will, and this is weird because it's why I was standing on this fence so long and not able to do anything really, but I hate watching people's ships go down, you know?
Yeah.
But I also hate watching my friends be condemned for trying their asses off. I mean, wow.
Well, you know something, man? You can let your DJ long hair down. That's what you can do.
Yeah, we still ain't gonna cut y'all out or nothing like that. But guaranteed, let me tell you something, world. Just because we're stoners, and just because we like to play games and we love technology, look, bro, straight up. We are stoners first. And stoners know about politics. Stoners do know about sports. Stoners know about the world as it is today. And the worst theory that you could ever have about a stoner is we don't know shit.
That's right. I mean, look at
Don't
all...
you make us look dumb? Why would somebody want us to come on there and network and dumb you down?
I don't know, because these stoners right here are some of the smartest people I think I've ever met. So...
Who don't know about Snowden?
That's the point, is that, I mean, that's what we set out to do, is to be, I guess... I keep going back to Cheech and Chong, but I love Cheech and Chong. I want to be the new Cheech and Chong. You know, I think there's so many people out there who do the movies and all that stuff and could be so much like them, but most people don't remember Cheech and Chong were in your face about the actual issues of the time. And
right.
they did the stupid, where Dave's not here, you know, and we do that too, because that's life, man. If you can't laugh at it.
Tastes like dog
That's life of a stoner.
Yeah. Tastes like dog shit.
But yeah,
Tastes like dog shit.
one of
Had to follow the dog around with the bag.
the wowie wowie.
Good thing we don't step in it.
But the dumbest down was the worst. Like, I had a problem with that. Like, I knew that starting this show off, basically, I knew the starting of this show would be, you know, thank you for all the listeners over at GS. Thank you for every person that supported and tuned in and listened to us and enjoyed our topics. And trust me, we wasn't as loose as we wanted to be. We was very restrained out of respect of their organization. Well, my organization believes, tell it like it is, because that's the way life is.
That's
and
right.
You can't candy coat shit, because when you candy coat shit, that's when you get fucked up.
That's
And I
right.
didn't mean to cut
When you
y'all.
know better, you do better.
When you know better, you do better.
Put ruffle and flourishes
So we're
on
trying to
some-
make sure everybody knows better. That's what we want, an army of smart stoners out there.
Smart
So that we get
stoners.
rid of all the stupidity going on in our government and going on around you and all of the oppression. I mean, this is a terrible society we live in, and we have some nasty stories to talk about because, man, it goes back to everybody needed a hug, apparently, and they probably needed it about 4 or 5 years ago based on some of the stuff happening in
Right.
the world.
You know, I mean, you look at the pileup, and everybody doesn't agree. So sometimes when you do have a radio show or something and you go into political topics, you have that chance of two opposite sides. But let me tell you something, guys. The View worked, the talk worked, and guess what? They had Republicans, they had Democrats, they had independents. That's what the world is.
They even
Well, I
brought
have
in
to
some
adm-
greens on there occasionally, and you never see them anymore.
I have to admit, it's been a good year since I've seen a South Park, but man, isn't every single one of those episodes about something pop culture or news?
It's
Man.
very political.
But why is it successful? That's why.
Exactly, because
You
some
know,
people
who
like
wants
to
to
be
watch-
entertained.
Who wants you to watch you act dumb?
That's true.
It's
Right,
only so long
right.
that I'm going to watch that.
Look at
Yeah.
The Simpsons. They've been on for, 28 seasons? That's going on almost 30-something years they've been on. Every single episode has some sort of politically driven message in it.
Well, even the Three
Homer's supposed to be
Stooges
dumb,
was
but he
smart
ain't
to a
dumb.
degree, you know?
Right.
They played on puns all the time.
All the time.
So, whatever.
It's like we doing this while bringing you the MMJ news out there.
But plus-
everything about the MMJ.
Look at the biggest picture. Like, I know that I do what I do not because of a business. I've said it over and over. I don't do this because of a business. I don't do this for personal notoriety. I do this for the patients. I do this so the patients get safe access, can find out how to get safe access. I do this so patients know how to properly grow, how patients know how to catch a Ponzi scheme before they get got, because I found out about it so I can give the stoners the news, because we don't like to watch Channel 9 and Channel 7 all the time. So if I could listen to somebody that relates more to me on my level, and it's going to probably say it closer to how I feel about it, that's where I think we played a major part.
Right. Well, and you know what? We definitely lost our comfort level. If anyone remembers, we've had giants in here. We have had the number 2 cannabis grower in the nation inside. We have had one of the best dispensaries and the leading markets for this new recreational cannabis coming on and talking with us. We have had what are they? The
30
proprietors of a 30-year
Epic.
invitational only event.
Bongathon.
Oh man. And you know something?
And that's just the tip of the iceberg, really. We've been holding back
$1 million
because
people been in the
we've just
building
been-
and they don't know it.
That's right. You know
Worth
what I mean?
millions.
Like when you said the Bongathon, that's an event, man. I would be proud to be a sponsor, and it is proud to be sponsored by them at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just something to be a part of because this is
We're proud.
history.
1BR.co.
We
are
made
proud
history.
sponsors of the Bongathon, and we're
That's
happy
right.
to say that.
I'm
were-
happy to be able to go to
it-
my first Bongathon this year.
Yes.
Yeah, and they gonna be back. Too, right? Oh, they gonna be back.
I caught that.
What day the Bongathon?
It's been hard
be
not
back?
to say yes, actually.
All
Yeah,
right. See, that's
When-
what we were. Now we're just going, all
when
right,
you're-
all right.
So
when,
what day?
when you're
What
Ikening
day?
into it.
Date is the Bongathon gonna be back?
August 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
I'm talking
Oh,
gonna be
but
back.
when are they
here
gonna be
on-
back
on
here?
our air.
On
What?
our air.
July
I
10th?
just talked to them. They're supposed to be the 10th, but I think we're going to move them to the Speakeasy down in Colorado Springs and do the fastest gram contest. So anybody out there interested in doing the fastest gram contest, y'all probably should hit us up.
That's right. And
Y'all probably should
make
think about it
Make sure
and
you
hit
get
us
the
up.
Bongathon tickets. Make sure you get them. The tickets are $64. Yes, indeed. That's a 2-day camping event out in the middle of nowhere. You got some great groups. You also got some great music, and Blunt Radio will be performing on the event day.
I must have missed this news. It must have been right after I hit the drill for the 4th time.
That's it.
Oh, about us going down there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be down there.
So we're doing the fastest gram.
Yes, we
Fastest
are,
gram
sir.
contest.
Who is that sponsored
Whoever-
by us?
Bongathon.
Bongathon.
Whoever
Oh,
wins the
Bongathon's-
fastest gram get 2 tickets.
It's gonna be cool because we're gonna get to compete too.
Yeah, once again, we're
I mean,
giving
we're gonna
tickets
be there
away.
So wait a
Anyway,
minute.
but-
Are we going to have to take a lot of medicine, or is it bring your own medicine for that?
The Bongathon people's going to be down there ready to go.
Oh, they're going to...
People
You
love
already
us.
know what they're gonna be
At the
bringing down there.
speakeasy?
Yeah, we're gonna because
know.
we was gonna do it on the 10th at that one place, but being that we've moved on in life, let's go
Yeah.
enjoy the world like a show should.
That's right.
Well, shoot, man.
Because
I
see,
have
Blunt
seen a lot
Radio
of-
travels. We're not boxed up in this room, pissed off at the world and everybody around it. Damn it, the world's not like that.
And
Nope,
we bring
you want
another
change, you
great
gotta bring it.
show. Epic show, another great epic show.
Epic
that's
show.
gonna be in our schedule. That's
This,
Oh,
is,
yeah.
this is history for Blunt
That's right.
Radio, just to let y'all know.
Well, and this
that y'all
goes
are part
out
of
on
history,
many
right?
levels because it goes back to a lot like we were saying our beliefs. If you want change, you got to do it. You can't
Actions
just
speak
you
louder
can't
than
just sit
words.
back and bitch.
That's
You
all
can't
I have
just
to
sit
say.
back
We will
and
be
bitch.
on this regular time every day, Monday through Friday, from 11 to 12, and not unless we decide to
Well,
go
we will be
more
moving up
hours.
to 2 hours, but not yet. But as I said, for us at Blunt Radio, we've never had a daytime show. We've never even attempted a daytime show.
We talked
Everything's
about
been
it.
about the night. We've talked about it.
So we're making
So to
history
dive
today.
in, this is history. This is the first ever daytime show on our network. And
Oh,
guess
wow.
what, guys? We're competing with all of you guys. Yes, it's a fucking competition. Jeez.
And I gotta give a shout out real quick to
Man, who would be
Nick
scared
or
of
Tim.
competition?
No one should
Like,
be.
yeah, man.
I
How can
invite
you
it.
not be
Competition
competitive?
is friendly. Very
I
friendly
invite it.
competition.
With the beginning
It
of the
doesn't
day.
It should light a fuel under that fire to get your ass going.
Because
So yeah, that's what I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to light friendly competition between dispensaries and the Blue Mountain Collective because they keep saying recreational is stronger.
better than the dispensary. Maybe we have to get a couple of dispensaries that we do a strain versus strain.
I mean, that's like saying moonshine.
We bring in like 5. Ooh, I got an idea. We should bring in like 3 to 5 patients.
Blind taste test.
Blind taste test. Strain versus strain.
That would be cool.
And we go with rec versus
Med.
MMJ, and then start pitting the companies on head-to-head comps. Live on the show, people smoke, taste, and then we
Well,
get
and
an
that was
interview
another
with them
big
an hour
thing,
later
man.
and see what they
Like,
think.
man, I noticed I had been putting up posts for weeks about, hey, come get your 15 minutes of fame with us. Come hang out with us, smoke.
And they can
Get
do it
in
now.
with your geek. Just because, you know what? I'm a people person.
Your
I
inner
need to-
geek gotta come
And,
out.
man, those invitations have been lost, and well, deleted really, but
Well, they deleted really, yeah.
But they're going to be back up soon because
That's
we're
right.
going to be promoting the One Blow on Radio. We're going to be promoting the Midday Burn. That GSS Street Team page, I'm going to say right now, we're trying to get the name change approved. It's going to be the Midday Burn Street Team page. Going to represent One Blow on Radio. Going to represent Midday Burn. If you were a supporter before, support us now on oneblowonradio.com, 1br.co.
Yeah, with that, let's take it to some music for the man.
Oh,
Right on.
y'all didn't want to? Oh, we ain't got no new sponsors for the show yet. But
That's
y'all
right.
stay tuned because I know somebody wants to get that first spot.
That's
Is it
right.
you? Is it you? Y'all tuned in to the Midday Burn, fired up.
Analyst to triple threat, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple.
Look, I live like a rebel, I'm resilient. I'm a star, not a general civilian. Got a white girl, but her ass a Brazilian. Not a rich chick, but her swag worth $1 billion. Got skills that'll shine through the nighttime. Cause the sand spit it doper than a white line. Write rhymes, living in my lab like I'm Einstein. Thinking with my left brain, cause I'm out my right mind. Girls tell me I'm an ass, I'm a bit rude. If that's true, then that means that I'm the shit too. Loving how I spit raw, sick enough to spit flues. Homie, I'm a big dog, never been a shih tzu. See, I've never been afraid to let the flow clap. Leave you faggots in the mountain with a broke back. Homie, I'm a psycho that's ever been on Prozac. I'ma have you pussies looking stiffer than the Kodak. Yeah, I put it on the streets. Can't nobody do it how I do it to these beats. Yeah, see, I do it in my sleep. Analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat. Analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat.
Analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple.
Look, yeah, I flow like a river, I'm a big wave. And they say the kid is sick enough to spit AIDS. Get paid, leave a brother limping if he bitch made. Reaching for my trigger while I stick you with a switchblade. Real players never get played. Always getting bitches, I've been pimping since the 5th grade. Listen to the kid, he's just so vicious how he spits rage. Wishing you could diss somebody, rips it like a slip page. Yeah, see I spit it on a nightly. Got the kind of flow that's fully tripping up your psyche. I be sicker than a brother on the ivy. It's likely you've never heard another spit it like me. Yeah, they be speaking just to talk. Till I get the squeezing where I'm leaping off a shot. I ain't getting even till you're leaking from your top. And believe me, I'm the reason that your breathing's gonna stop. Yeah, I put it on the streets. Can't nobody do it how I do it to these beats. Yeah, see I do it in my sleep. Analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat. Analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat.
Analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets.
Rolling with the top down, on top now. I'm feeling like I'm never sick of sipping some rock rounds. You talk down, West Coast, I'm block bound, and I could even get you shot down in Shot-Town. Look, the decision is official to kill your whole division if you're dissing with the pencil. And if you try to run and I don't get you with this pistol, then I put it on my mama, I ain't missing with this missile. Yeah, I got the chrome by the leather seat. People say I'm quiet cause I'm zoned, I don't ever speak. Stone for the second week, grown as a clever freak. Pissing on these records, but I never let my records leak. Yeah, now I'm changing up the topic. Man, because you haters just ain't capable to stop it. Hating cause you see I got this game up in my pocket. And I even got these labels trying to label me a prophet. Yeah, I put it on the streets. Can't nobody do it how I do it to these beats. Yeah, see I do it in my sleep. Analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat. Analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, analyst a triple threat, put it on repeat.
Analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets, analyst to triple threat, reppin' while I cripple vets.
This is an Adrian Kane production.
Our Father who art in heaven, I know without you that nothing is possible. I thank you for all your many blessings. Lord, please let us all make it home safely tonight. Amen. It's me, the hook, the cross, the jab. Got fighting in my veins, learned that off the air. Go catch you with a two-piece and watch me laugh. It's blood on the canvas, he done took him a bath. It ain't from me, it's from the competition. You should know I'm cooking heat, so get up out of my kitchen. Lil' mama with heavy hands, you gon' take this licking? Okay, then at the least I tap him out in submission. Hit him with the left jab, it's feeling like thunder. Hit him with the right hook, I call it La Mamba. It's heat over on my side, y'all cold as the tundra. Before we get to grapple, I might slam and thump you. Y'all boys to me is garbage, in the trash I dump you. If the referee ain't stop me, I might up and stump you. This ain't basketball, but in the ring I just might dunk you. You won't score 1 point tonight, in other words I'ma skunk you. In the cage where I'm at, ain't no decisions to split. Matter of fact, I put him on his back and make him submit. I'm heavy with my hands, you gon' see when I hit. Bust his head open, it seemed like he got struck with a brick. Like this. It's me, the hook, the cross, the jab. Got fighting in my veins, learned that off the Ave. Go catch you with a two-piece and watch me laugh. It's blood on the canvas, he done took him a bath. It ain't from me, it's from the competition. You should know I'm cooking heat, so get up out of my kitchen. Lil' mamba with heavy hands, you gon' take this licking? Okay, then at the least I tap him out in submission. Don't care about your feelings when I'm ready to rumble. His name might hold some weight, but that I'm making him bumble. Hit you with the uppercut that's coming from under. Fold him in the guillotine, look, he wrapped in a bundle. See, my opponent's off his cookies, so I'm making them crumble. This ain't no sleepover, but watch how fast I'm making them slumber. Known to float like a butterfly and sting like a bumble. Instead of uncle, when I beat him, he gon' call me the mamba. In the cage where I'm at, I'ma get in this mix. He was running up too fast, gave him 3 shin kicks. We can box her like I said, make you tap out quick. La Mamba heavy hand sayers, don't you ever forget. You got your light switched to off, and mine's is on. Everybody in the crowd amazed with skills I shown. We can box her like I said, I make you tap out quick. Say it again, heavy hand sayers, don't you forget. Like this. It's me, the hook, the cross, the jab. Got fighting in my veins, learned that off the Ave. Go catch you with a two-piece and watch me laugh. It's blood on the canvas, he done took him a bath. It ain't from me, it's from the competition. You should know I'm cooking heat, so get up out of my kitchen. Lil' mamba with heavy hands, you gon' take this licking? Okay, then at the least I tap him out in submission.
Loud.
Yes, indeed.
Casadel Smoke.
Woo!
Montbello, Colorado.
Midday Burn. Fired up.
Fire it up!
Fire it up!
Woo!
Woo!
I'm Dr. DB Kush.
Long hair, don't care.
Slick.
And V Jams. And it's a pleasure to sit here and catch
It's a pleasure, y'all.
And puff, 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 pass.
Oh, yeah,
And
we
you
about
know,
to get
this
our
is our
smoke on,
section.
guys.
Nothing has changed. This is Geeked Out News with a geek point of view. That's right.
Right on.
On a stoner level.
Here's something that everybody needs to know, whether you're a geek or not, because this is the implications here are much bigger than just this, but it's great if you get an extra day off.
If you get the extra day off. But all civilian employees have been mandated. They have no choice. They have to take a 3-day weekend.
Which, unfortunately, when the government's doing that, that means the government's got no money, and there's only one place for prices to go, and it's a scary word called inflation, but man, start getting your wheelbarrows ready to carry your money to the grocery store. Holy shit.
Well, or, as I told you guys, I'm going to get this information together for you, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to test pattern a bank. And we're going to build a test pattern bank. And anybody that wants to do it with us, oh, that's horrible. That's not going to
He rolled the little pinner.
That's horrible.
He just rode the most horrible blunt. We do smoke at Casadel Smoke. I just got to keep saying
That is terrible. Though.
So if you want to come and be a guest, bring your finest strain, we'd be happy to have you.
That's right. We will tell the world about it because we like cannabis.
That's right. And we can give you some great publicity, some great advertisement. You know what I mean? And
of course we need advertising, but let me tell you guys
We'll only charge you 2 arms and half a leg.
everything information does not be led by. Like, I've never worked at a place or hung out at a place and talked because it wasn't work because I didn't get paid. But I've never hung out at a place and talked where pretty much you wasn't supposed to talk about the world. And then you're supposed to talk about them but not yourself. Like, they're telling you not to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
This is just a little bit. This is a little bit much to probably talk about, but yeah, I mean, that's just it. Is I never even pointed this out, but man, I've got an employee that I hired so that I could be there for 4 hours a day, right? And they hadn't come at me even at this yet, but I'm sitting here watching my friends be taken down for this stuff, and it's like, man, I was just getting to the point where I wanted to make a commercial because, well, there's several reasons. Because I'm the head of sales, and when I tell people to listen to our show because we want to promote their business, and we don't have any actual commercials on there.
No commercial.
And every idea that I have for even making up just a spoof commercial is turned down. I don't know. I mean, it's...
Well, you know, we're going to get some of those spoof commercials done soon. Get those up on the Midday Burn so you guys can hear them. Those are going to be funny when those come. Check the... Probably
don't make me go Everest College on y'all today again.
And the same
that one's great.
Radio quality is going. You're gonna get that, man.
You're gonna get
nice
that quality.
15-second commercial. You're gonna get a mention on every show. We even gonna carry you to the stage in our major events.
And let's not
We've
forget,
got a projector now that we can put you up anywhere we go. It doesn't even have to be the doctor's performance.
If you have any kind of
it
video,
can just be at our booth.
If
We're
you have
still
a video
running a projector
promo you want
with
run,
the screen running. They're still going to see their product and everybody's brand. If you have a commercial, we'll put your commercial into the feed.
We need to get that radio commercial up there.
We're going to open things up to where people feel like you're supposed to feel when you work at a place where you're supposed to feel. Because, like I tell you, at Blunt Radio, what has kept us here since 2009 is we didn't build a radio station. We built a family.
We wear our emotions and our sponsors on our sleeves, man.
Yes,
you are
do.
rolling down the road
You are
with
all
us.
family with One Blunt Radio. I've learned that firsthand.
We've only lost one person legitimately since 2009.
That's
Our
awesome.
other guys that's not effective is just they had kids and they can only work a little bit because, you know, they picked up babies on us. So
Life happens.
That kind of, they still network, they still post for us, they're just not able to be present. But we've only lost one person. And that person started his own business in the game and he's doing very well.
Well, then that's good to
One
hear.
more descendant from the cat. And we still network.
I was going to say, so you actually, what's the word? I want to say birthed a new company. You spawned a new
kind
company.
of molded.
I birthed a couple MMJ companies. 2 O's Greenhouse. I can say happy to say that they come from One Blunt Radio.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? TL's Weeds House, the 24-hour shop. They come from Blunt Radio. Yeah. They're major people, not little people.
Man, I wouldn't want to be associated with you either.
You know, it's good heritage around here, you know, because we do good work ethic.
I guess it's the whole, I don't think Groucho Marx was the first to say it, but he must have been the first to have been most famous for it. I don't want to join a club that will let anyone like me in it. Screw that.
Anybody? But you know, that just makes you think, like I said, like, you know, the whole big picture is, it was a great experience because I went and met you guys. You know what I mean? And I met a lot of really
Everything
good workers.
happens for a reason.
I met a lot of good workers in that building that I feel sorry for. Because they're putting their all in and he don't
Not
got
getting
nothing
nothing
back
in
for
return,
him, bro.
unfortunately.
He just, I mean, a radio station doesn't play one artist. Ever.
Right.
That's not a radio station. Dude.
Multiple
that should be called ShaneClouds.com.
Well, that's what I was thinking about 2 weeks ago, actually. But
you know, that's what it should be called because all it is about pushing him. It's not about pushing GSS and the GSS movement. It's about pushing one.
They got
individual.
a chance of the shape and mold they culture the way they want to shape and mold it. You know what I mean? With many different artists.
They
and stuff
refuse
like that.
to reach out to the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old geeks.
Well,
they're the ones that need it the most. They need a support system.
I
did in
failed
high
to
school.
see the major substance in a song that starts off with I prefer a girl who can keep her legs closed. And then I think it got really much more, you know, just laying out how life is. But I can't remember. Oh, it must not have been about anything important, you know?
Right.
Well, we're trying to bring substance.
And the song is in 83 countries. But I'm going to give you a story that my
He's got the blunt
distribution...
rolled up and didn't even spark it.
It's still wet. That's why I was sitting down.
The thing my distribution company told me, not only Street Records, he said, let me tell you something, Dr. Kush. He said, you can have 1 million hits, but do you have sales to back that 1 million hits? Because if you have 1 million hits and no sales, you're still a failure.
Right. Well, and that's why I like your sponsorship package so much, is because this is a tough economy. The government is making its employees look. Man, we're at a point. We're at a point where now, granted, not 51% of the population works for the government, but 51% of the population through food stamps, Medicare, unemployment, or whatever. 51%, including politicians of Americans, are now paid in some way by the government.
Right.
There's something that's going wrong with the economy. So to be so affordable to people and make yourself so visible, I mean, yeah, I have had a life for the first time in probably 3 or 4 years. Not so much from anything other than plugging away at my business and trying to make sure that I can at least put my daughter through college in the next year or so.
Shake hands and make friends. Because that's where you build that
the opportunities that, like you, I got to be thankful. I am so thankful that I met you guys. I'm so thankful that I met everyone from Meredith, Justin, Tim, everyone I'm forgetting, Katie, you know, and even some of the people I didn't meet. Like, I really don't know the guys from the Mouthwash name, but those are some funny motherfuckers.
That was Josh, Joe, and I know him as Nietzsche.
And I want to, you know, I am so thankful to have gotten to know all these people. I wish I could get to know more of them better.
Yes.
And
I wish them the best. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably keep their shows in place.
But the most precious thing to me...
Until they're fired.
The most precious thing to me is that, yeah, you believe in the secret, I believe in the secret.
And
I still need to see the secret.
I love the secret.
My biggest point that I wanted to get to, I mean, aside from traveling the world on a regular basis, the line right after it that I kind of recycle in my head is, I want to smoke the finest weed for free.
Amsterdam.
So I'm getting a lot of traveling. I'm smoking a lot of cannabis. It's not quite all for free, but a lot of it is now. And yeah, I mean, I went to, you know, the speakeasy. You walk in there and more so than other people, like you tell one person that you work for a radio station, and it makes it around the room in 10 minutes. And the next thing you know, you got the guy from the drill turning around saying, try this one. Now try this one.
That thing was a beast. Even the mini one
That's
was
when
a
you
beast.
act, when you're approachable. You know, you can't, just because you got a website don't make you God. Just because you got a website don't make you where
Any
somebody
old
has
Tom,
to kiss your
Dick,
ass.
Sally, and Harry
kiss
can
your
make their
ass.
own website.
If they don't kiss your ass, they don't have no movement. Now, that's the craziest shit ever. Like, do you know how many radio stations are in Denver, Colorado alone on the internet?
Right.
Like, I would be an idiot. I would be an idiot. You ain't burning nothing. You ain't burning nothing. I would be an idiot, you know what I'm saying, to walk around and think Blunt Radio's the mecca of the weed shows. I feel like we're the highest show on the planet, and I tell people that. But guess what else? I respect iCannabis. I respect TL's
I respect them too.
Wake and Bake. Because they do it every day, and they're out here fighting for the patient still, regardless. You know what I'm saying? I respect your boy, I can't forget him, he does all the YouTubes, Token Daily. You know, I respect people like that because they're out here in our industry pushing it. When you meet them, they're approachable. And you can say hello and how you doing. I respect McWell, even though he makes me mad a lot. He's still a guy he's doing something to make change. Like, he's hustling to do it, but he's doing it, you know? And you got to respect that. You must respect that.
It's like, this is a subject that a lot of households, this is in a lot of households, you know what I mean, all over. And to get the best information about that, when I started, I was a brand new cherry, you know what I mean? And I learned by getting the best information from Dr. Kush, you know? If he didn't know the answer, he know where to send me to get the answer. So then that made me look up stuff, and that's how it started. Then I said, well, how do I be part of this, man? I came to him.
Right.
How do I be a
That's
part of
pretty
this?
Well, and see, that's the culture we're trying to promote. We want all of our listeners to be smart and feel the same way, know where to find the information if they don't
But if
have
we
it,
don't
keep
know it,
out
we'll
of
find
trouble. And yeah, from that goes back to even some of my standpoint of almost every farmer or anyone who appreciates flowers or organic gardening in any way, shape, or form, you have to thank cannabis, period. Because in the 70 years that it took for us to figure out organic gardening after the Dust Bowl, or I guess 55, 60 years, whatever, you only have one group of people who can actually afford that, and that's the underground environment. So as much as, you know,
We ain't supposed to do that.
as much as you want to fight against prohibition, you do also have to find the lining in there that
Right.
we you know, at very least, the kids going to school to learn about and do the experiments and get the funding for the research to figure out scientifically organic gardening. They actually were growing cannabis plants in their closet in the dorm room. Don't you believe for a second otherwise?
You know,
And they know how to make it not smell.
And I look at a lot of these people who coming out with these new strains and stuff like that. These people have degrees. Some of them are in horticulture.
It's not
Right.
easy.
Well, that's just
to
it.
make
I
a
will
strain.
see. I honestly follow. I used to follow a lot of reports. Now I figured out that you follow the school publications at the Ontario University and at CSU and at MIT, and those will almost always follow the most up-to-date information from any school out there with their organic growing information. But yeah, for the longest time, actually, the High Times and cannabis magazines and all of those were the best place for growing information, period. Not just about those specific plants. And the only difference, really, in any plants is the ratio of NPK that they prefer.
Yeah.
And you can find that online for anywhere, any plant.
Seeds. You know what I mean? These seeds, they tell you the best seeds, they tell you the best places, they tell you the best information. You know?
And I mean, like, I'm gonna throw a website out. I probably should say they should be paying me because you know where I came from. But honestly, some information is supposed to be just given out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how's it going? A. That's how's it going? EH. How's it going? A is Canada.com. Okay. If you can get approved to get on the site, because they only specially select members. I am a member on the site. You could find Dr. D.B. Kush on the site, but on this site, it breaks down strains, strain reports, making strains, and you have a lot of very certified growers on this site to where if you have a problem with your plant, you can take a picture of it, post it, people look at it, you get 3, 4, 5 different opinions of what you might be able to do, or you might just get a strain and you don't know nothing about it. So you want to ask if anybody in there has grown that strain and want to give you any tips on that strain and put you one up. And I don't know about you, but tips when you can get one up on a plant is great. When it comes from somebody that knows what they're talking about.
Yeah, and if you're here in Colorado, I'll plug them because I know, unfortunately, they're not going to sponsor us just because of, unfortunately, what the feds and the IRS have done to them in the past as a grow shop, which is understandable. They've always got their targets on the grow shops. I'm sure I can get him to give us nutrients, though, for prizes when we do a grow tip of the week where we can get somebody to call in with something that they need help with.
And we
But
do
if
have to
not-
call in. I'm going to have to give you guys the number, but we can't accept phone calls like right now.
And we have some.
So yeah, we're going to start working that idea hard and get you some information for those who actually need it. And if you're around the Colorado area, you can hit up Way to Grow. They got 5 locations around.
Way to Grow.
And they hire, as far as I can tell, they've only hired CSU graduates from the agriculture school. So they'll answer your questions right. They'll know what you're talking about.
It's great.
See, that's a good thing. And on that note,
So do
guys,
we. We know what we're talking about too.
we're going to take you to our next break.
We do got sponsors, though.
Yeah, we're going to take you to our
That
next
was brought
break.
to you by Blunt Radio.
Yeah, this is
And
brought to you by
Bongathon.
Blunt Radio, and it was brought to you by the 30th Annual Bongathon, where you can get your tickets right here. That's right, this segment was brought to you by 1BR.co and
And the
the
boat.
30th Annual Bongathon and Kev and Sons Mobile Boating. You can hit us up at bluntradio@live.com if you want any information on how to find out how to get your boat fixed by Kevin Sons Mobile Boating.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you tuned into the Midday Burn. I suggest right now you do what we're doing. Fire it up!
Believe it, even though they hate to see you. You come around and they living behind them when they need you. Incompetent to others, but fuck them, you don't need them. It's like a sequel. Once you give them your all, then they see you. You trying to put a smile on your face like it's makeup from all those heartbreakups. But wake up, you think they give a fuck? Nah, see, you gotta be a dog. Eat the game of raw and lick your paws. Together we stand, divided we fall. Volcanoes blast, Niagara Falls. Now which one are you? Just think about it. So you gotta be a soul survivor, hustler, and a rider. Be strong and courageous in this crazy place. Stand firm in your faith. Even on your rainy day, these fuckers gonna hate. They killed your happiness, surviving at the way. Man, there's tons of love that Cupid's place. Can't fit the soul off an empty plate, for goodness sake. Could it really be? Could it really be? Will it be a better side of life? A better side of life. It's worth more than me. It's worth more than I'll meet you on the other side. On the other side. Some people really don't know. They really don't know what it's like to be me. It's like to be so they strip all our life. They strip all our life. They money, lust, and greed. Hey. All for a show.
We love tripped up diamonds, cornbread and progressive. High limit slots, roulette craps, trying to get that devil's blessing. Put our hopes in the boat to get us out of choke. Get rich quick schemes, lie about being on meds to get a settlement. Find a loophole to play a pimp the government. Couldn't blame you but a little bit. Taxes leave you with nothing on the check. Hardly people losing faith. Put their eyes toward another way instead of up where God be. Kids don't know how to invest their blood, sweat, and tears for that big payoff that they get sprayed off, leaving nothing but blood, sweat, and tears. Fears of being broken, the butt of all jokes. When you sell little weed pills of that coke. Greed and the power position shape our world around and lust. Trust if money is the root of all evil, then look at the size of the tree that we grew. Now look at the tree and understand that destruction's right in front of you.
Could it really be? Could it really be? Will it be a better side of life?
A better side of life.
It's worth more than me.
It's worth more.
I'll meet you on the other side.
On the other side.
Some people really don't know.
They really don't know
what it's like to be me.
It's like to be
so they strip all our life.
They strip all our life.
They money, lust, and greed.
Hey.
All for a show.
We spend our lives trying to get dope, but when the cash is closed, where that shit go? Motherfuck, the system is based on lies. The rich man lives, the poor man dies. I done looked death in the eyes with my grandmother. Anybody knows me, know I loved her, but I can't help to think if I had money, I could have prolonged death from taking her from me, but that ain't the case. We ain't the race where shit getting hand down. They kept the man down, but we still trying to rise. But that seemed like we in a prison of our own mind. Every day I'm trying to break down them cell walls. Quit buying all this shit they sell y'all. We consumers. It ain't no rumor that money, lust, and greed will soon consume us. If you can't see that, nigga, you blind. I said nigga for a reason that time. That's the mentality that's keeping us down. Every ghetto in America is like Cantown. Wheelchair thinking we won't stand up. This shit been singing for our mothers planned us, but this generation can change the nation. One love, fuck the hate.
Could it really be?
Could it really be?
Will it be a better side of life?
A better side of life.
It's worth more than me.
It's worth more than
I'll meet you on the other side.
On the other side.
Some people really don't know.
They really don't know
what it's like to be me.
It's like to be
so they strip all our life.
They strip all our life.
They money, lust, and greed.
Hey.
All for a show.
I be that gnarly motherfucker. Fuck all these bitches know me. I'm grinding like I'm Tony. Better pay me like you owe me. He spitting real shit, but a nigga's image phony. Told his hoes I am no bomb. Now they all wanna blow me like some white man on my girls right. I'm cooler than a bitch. Catch me higher than a kite. I call it taking flights. I don't know where I'ma land, but when I touch down, I'ma just get high again. And all my niggas rolling. Word to a drive-by. I be switching lanes on a wave when I drive high. LV on the waist, ladies see it when they walk by. Shorty tryna cuff, let me walk for it's bye-bye. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. Man, I'm just coolin', with your. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler. I be that crazy motherfucker, that wavy motherfucker. Don't faze me, motherfucker. I'm so high, I feel like fuck you. Baddest chick up in the room, and you been claiming you with her. She telling me stay the night. You tryna take her to dinner every week, and she a sinner. Freaking off in the winter, know her thoughts from within her. She feeling me in the center. Be coolin' like December. Half of you niggas get it. All of my niggas with it. You probably asking to hit it. Take a deep breath, let it all fall out. If you got work, you gon' have to call out. Howl at the moon till the stars come out. Coolin' with your bitch till the falls come down. Yeah, and you was calling the phone last night, but she was too busy giving me dome last night. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. Man, I'm just coolin', with your. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. Man, I'm just coolin', with your bitch. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler than her. She said I'm cooler.
Now, at Casa del Smoke, it's the midday burn. Fired up. That's right. That's right. We high as hell up in here. High.
I'm about to get even more high right now, too. About to take this giant ass dab.
Did you notice, though, how in unison that was?
Yeah.
Hopefully the rest of the world out there can get high with us and be in unison with us.
Well, we're getting
I would buy the world a toke.
I know a lot of South America be tuning in.
Hey, man. Like I said, for every listener out there that's wondering what's going on, nothing's going on. Only thing going on is growth.
We having fun.
Progress.
Like we were in the beginning.
All right, we're working our Fifth Amendment, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Which is speaking. Might have been the Second Amendment.
I thought that was first. Second is right to bear arms. Fifth is the don't talk, self-incrimination.
Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth. I'm going to keep talking. And you know what? We do drink around here.
Yes, we do.
Got gin, got a little brew.
I'm probably about to take myself a
Kathy
shot.
Lee and Holder is in effect. Because now I can talk about my drinks, so I don't have to feel so restricted. I am drinking a lot of beer today. Cheers to you out there if you're on your lunch break and you're tuned in. Because you can tune in on your phone. You can go through the Spreaker app. Also, I will be adding links into the 1BR and the Dr. Kush apps and the Kush Chronicle app. Also, you can go to kushchronicles.com, our new mobile magazine that we'll be launching. It's really up, but I'm saying launch in September because we're going to really do some spectacular stuff. And y'all look forward to this Blunttoberfest we're going to throw. I'm just putting the word out right now. Any sponsors, anybody want to get involved with the Blunttoberfest?
They might as well go to Bongathon with us too, though. I mean, we really hadn't. We had been putting so much effort into promoting something else.
Yeah.
That we really hadn't done this, and we've had 2 months now. I mean, I haven't even gotten a sponsor because my ideal training program for practicing for the fastest quarter is pretty much continuing with my ounce a week. That's pretty much regular. But I have to, and all the running around up the side of mountains and landscaping and all that. But yeah, I figure I haven't even sat down but once.
Landscaping. Where can they get landscaping if they need it out here? You can talk about that over here. It's okay. Where do you get your landscaping? How can they get over to you?
All right. I won't be too scared.
Yeah, tell them
Probably the best way, hit me up at edensgardener1@gmail.com. I will be glad to come out to your property, give you a free estimate and quote after an evaluation. Of course, with big landscaping needs, I know there's always wants in the economy, so I'll give you something with a quote with all of your ideals in there. And, generally materials cost is the biggest thing, because I know I price my labor because I know how the economy is. We are labor hour-wise 50% of what most people charge, honestly. You throw out one blunt radio now, and I'll hit you up with another 20% off. That's basically the price that I reserved for my first year customers from 4 years back. They still pay that price, so we'll do that for them.
That's great. You know what I mean? Because that's a great sale too.
Well, I got to tell you how much that ad was going to cost. 20 push-ups.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I thought that sounded good to me.
I'll get down and do 20 with you right now.
Oh, my goodness. So the box office came out, y'all. I want to give a shout out. Vice President Kerry, his wife went in the hospital. Hope everything's all right with her. You know what I'm saying? I know he's out on the road a lot. So to have to come home and hear that sucks, you know what I'm saying? And we know Boobies Rock CEO is going to go to court. They're going to file charges on him for having a fake fund, having ladies out there getting money for Boobies Rock for cancer, and he's buying new cars and cribs.
And if you haven't seen I'm pretty sure there's a video for it. I thought I saw a video for it. At least I saw the story for this.
Yeah, I believe it's
a
video too.
with it.
On CNN, I believe it's a video. You go there, and they can show you this guy. But I think
first landing. Whew.
I think he's despicable. And saying that, Despicable Me, as I said, was gonna kick ass.
What did it do?
142 million for the week.
142 million.
But let's look at the big numbers for everyone. Big numbers.
I knew Despicable Me 2 was gonna do
142 million in 5 days. Lone Ranger 48.9. Ooh, okay. So for opening weekend, Despicable brought in 82.5. Lone Ranger brought in 29.4. The Heat brought in 25. Monsters University slid in 19.6. And World War Z still got another 18.2. So they still out there doing it, but no. Lone Ranger spent like $200 million. They got a ways to go to even get zero. They ain't even made no money yet.
Ouch.
They doing math like someone else we know.
Oops.
27 hours.
27 hours a day.
That's right.
8 days a week.
No talk show.
740 days a year. That's how we work.
We get down like that.
Wow.
Make sure it ain't nothing but talk on here. At least you won't have to play that same song over and over.
But there's not even any talk. It's just, commercial talk.
You can be my gamer girl.
Say it again.
Won't you play a game with me and see what we both can achieve? Cause she's my gamer girl.
Man.
Hey.
Every
Hit
time
me
I
with
think
that
of that,
private
I
jet.
think of my buddy's old action shot.
Oh, did I just say that? I'm sorry.
They had a song called In Utendo, and they were talking. Yeah, they took all the I got a guy who can fix your plumbing, or who would like to ride on my mustache, and there's all these little. It's. Every time I hear that, it reminds me of a Far Better song.
Far Better song.
I got my power glove. You want to come over, baby?
I got my power glove.
Just a lot more better lines in it.
Power glove.
Come over, let me finger you. Got my power glove.
I'm gonna play that game with you.
No, he's a good artist, though. He's a good artist.
Definitely.
He's a good artist.
Great song.
It's just hard. It's just hard for someone like that to talk about content.
Right.
I mean, if you want to talk about content, you got to look at political bands who are making a statement. Generally, punk rock or I don't know, Public Enemy,
or blues band. Somebody's going to say it like it is. And then just in forewarning though, to be an artist and run a radio station, you have to step away from being the artist while you're running the station.
Right.
And that's what we do here. Because if not, just tune into Blunt TV and tell me how many times you see my videos per how many times you see artists in the world. And I've got much better response to that.
And I'm much more respected. No one's went on the internet and dogged me out or anything like that. For the simple fact is I respect everyone's craft. Let each do their own. If everyone sounds alike, that is not music. You have took away the independence.
Right?
I mean, that's like me saying...
Well, even
should
from
sound
that
like
standpoint,
Kush.
I mean...
And if it ain't content like I like it, well, I'm a jacked up individual. I don't have a big content view. Matter of fact, I listen to more things less than rap when I'm away from my album than I do to rap. So the station would definitely have a different look if I was just going off of what I like. Hell, V-Jams pulls, I don't know how much shit I don't like. But it's his show. I'm not telling him how to run his show. Don't give a person a show. If I want to run it, I might as well host it.
Does Nike run commercials not for thugs, athletes only?
Man, I can't tell.
Shit,
You know,
man.
They had Michael Jordan.
Yeah, because, man, they better go after every kid out here in the hood that's wearing a bandana and their Nike shorts and some Air Carmelos or whatever it is now.
If you want to make a real statement, when you see those thugs out there, reach out to him. Maybe you could change his life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could do something real. Like, if you want content, let's think real. See, you know what's made me the person I am? Because I reach out to that guy that everyone's scared of.
They can come
And
up
I can
here and
humble
talk
him.
on the show, get their 15 minutes of fame with us, and maybe that'd be something different. Maybe that.
Next thing you know, they
Dude,
might have
if
their
you're
own
getting-
radio show.
If you're getting, I still like that idea you threw out there with the geeks, because you know what, dude? Everybody's a geek.
Everybody.
Even that jock that beats up on the other kids, the reason he beats up on the geeks is because he realizes he's the insecure geek that has nothing but football.
Football.
He's got
And he
nothing
don't
but
even like
football.
those dudes.
You see his grades?
He don't even like those dudes.
Right. You see his grades, his only chance is to be, and he fits into the stereotype that's played out on TV, you know? How many people drown themselves in alcohol at a bar every night and waste their money and have all these other problems because of it, when everybody who watches a TV program can find 2 or 3 out there that have one character who is supposed to be the train wreck and the example of what not to do,
right?
But yet they're somehow still glorified, you know?
Like, I mean, let's say
that's why we
MTV.
fall into these problems, is because
music,
the way society tells us to be.
You don't even hear music on there no
Come
more.
here and we'll tell you to be the way you is.
I mean, the thing about anybody knows me and V-Jazz, we go at it because we're trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? But guess what else we do, though? We're going at it about something that has to do with progress. And at the end of the day, we're going to take the best approach that we think we could have chose at that moment. But you got to be able to sit down and listen to everyone's idea in order to grow. Other than that, I mean, Zuckerberg didn't do it by himself, bro. He didn't. The Facebook guy didn't blow up by himself. He did, that team of people at that table was to blow up. He wasn't to blow up. He built something. Those people that sit at that table, all those geeks, that's what did it. That constant sound of keyboards you heard, that's what made Facebook. It's not what he built. So many people built something. It's the system he put in place to make it run. You know what I'm saying? It's a good system. But guess what he was doing though? Paying them. From the beginning. He got loans. He did what he had to open the doors and pay the people. Because when you open something that you don't want no one's ideas but yours, you have to be able to pay them. Other than that, Livewire. See, I can tell you, I've worked at successful entities on the internet. Livewire. They was around for 6 years.
And from that example too, where did Facebook begin making its money? 1 cent at a time on click-throughs.
1 cent.
Now what do you think they charge for advertising?
A lot.
For $6 for a day.
I know for this
it's up to $10 now.
Yeah, for
$10 to do
to have your post up on top
your post
all day.
on top.
It's
Not
for
just
like
your
a
post
day.
on top, to do your page, to put your page in the
featured pages, pretty much.
It's really on the side. It goes on the side with the advertising.
It's like right here where it says right here, you can't see it, guys, but on the side of Facebook it says see your ad here,
Right.
and it shows your little page.
$10
$10
for a whole day.
for a day.
Oh yeah, and guess what, guys? One Blunt Radio is never going to leave Facebook. I just want to say that. We're not bigger than everyone else. We're still networking everywhere. I just want to say that.
Well, sometimes you need to focus and do just one thing good first before you start realizing, okay, I always wanted to have this.
Yes.
And now I can afford to do it and stop. Maybe then you stop paying or allowing someone to pay sponsorship, and then you compete with them. You don't have to be.
Want me to tell you a funny story?
You don't have to be everything at once. Use other people to get where you need to be.
Back up. I'm gonna tell you a funny story, right? This is a funny story. Bluntology. Everybody out there, if you're a Blunt Radio fan, that you know about Bluntology, we opened up a social network for a year, and then money got tight. Let's just be for real. Money got tight, so we really couldn't keep that site up. We kept everything else going, but that site was just costing us a bit, so we kind of backed away. But I didn't have 1.5 million hits in 2 months. No, I didn't. But guess what I did have in 2 months?
What's that?
500 members.
Dedicated fan base.
Wow, dude.
No, 500 members, 500 people that was posting and putting their music up
okay.
and their pictures. That's what we had.
Nice.
So I didn't have, I didn't know. Matter of fact, the best I've done, to be for real, is I've pulled off over 400,000 hits to the website in 3 months. But it equated to 10 sponsor sales.
Okay.
Nice.
And from that, I'm pretty sure we got our 500 members to the other site without really pushing. Because there was links.
Right.
Being honest. But we had 500 members. You got if you have 2 million people that's been to your site and you barely got 200 members, it doesn't match. It doesn't match math and ratio of marketing. Marketing goes by 1% ratio. If you put out 1,000 and you could touch 10 to buy, that was a good marketing campaign.
Well,
if you start getting to the point where you're at 100, you're really looking good. If you pull off 200 out of 1,000, oh, it's a great campaign. You might want to redo it. You're looking at it. That's how a marketing company looks at it. They know 1,000 should bring them. If 10 actually respond and do something, that marketing campaign was just basic. It just met status flow.
Right. I mean, it's really hard to value the dollar right now because of everything going on in the world.
Right,
so
that's
I can
old
understand
marketing
that.
theory too. At 1%, that's old marketing theory. That's before the Depression. 10% of whatever you put out, that's what you should suspect in a return. I mean, I got that in Barnes Business College, 88. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's basic. Oh, this should be better than that now. Because Facebook wasn't around, Twitter wasn't around. So you should at least get a 15 to 20% ratio with the tools that's available now.
Yeah, I would have to imagine now. I haven't looked at anything from that site. I don't do any advertising. It's all word of mouth. So yeah, I wouldn't know, but yeah, I can't imagine. In this day and age, I would have to imagine that everybody wants to get at least every dollar back that they spent from their business. Every dollar?
Every dollar. That's what they want.
And if I only got every dollar back, I don't know why I would do it again, because it wasn't a net gain.
Right.
So that's a lot of money and a lot of sales.
Thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome when
like
you
for
know
us,
how it's gonna go.
Like for
that's
us,
called insanity.
Right.
See, like for us, we know we could have taken sponsor money. We could have paid for a year in rent in the building. But guess what? We wouldn't have attended one event because we'd have been uphill still fighting because the economy's bad. You're not going to have 20, 30, 40 sponsors at this moment unless you just happen to have a brand that is booming. But as a mid-range or lower type of internet business, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard until you get up there where you can show sales from your site.
Well,
like where people click and buy.
Click and buy.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
not actually having a product to prove that you know, I mean, they're not. The sponsor's
it's not even a CD.
The sponsor's not interested in your show. They're
the
interested
station
in
don't
your
even
numbers.
got a CD because I mean, let's be for real now. We know the station is really a rap record label.
Your sponsors aren't going to care about your station and what your employees are saying on it until there's another news report saying that somebody said Sig Heil. You know what I'm saying? So when a sponsor says, yeah, they'll check out the show, they're saying, I want to hear the quality of your product. And what is your product?
Press passes, we pick our quality up because we're not too big from them. You need your press pass.
Oh yeah,
on the APY.
On the APY.
And I'd be
look for One Blunt Radio coming within the next 30 days. We will be writing on the APY. You will hear different hosts putting up different blogs, posts, and writing stories about their subjective shows. But they will not only be doing it on Facebook anymore. They will actually be submitting them to the APY where the professionals hang out at.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Did I say that right? The professionals.
Yeah. Yo, we can go ahead and do Kush Chronicles like that, right? Can they go out in the wire?
Oh yeah, it's all going on the wire. And you know what, man?
Anything we write can go on the wire if it has to do with something relevant to it.
I feel good, John, man.
We already got Kush Chronicle, man. It's in Google Play. Right?
I've seen it.
That's right.
I had it downloaded on my phone for a little while until my phone decided to go crazy and delete it.
Well, what I'm going to do right now, y'all, is I'm going to take y'all to another break, let y'all hear a little music. We're going a little over today. We're not going to actually go 2 hours, but we're going to go a little over. We're going to end here in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to give us a quick little music shot, and then we're going to come back and give y'all a few more minutes. I want to tell y'all, there's changes, but change is always for the better. As you see, we gave you a Friday show, and Monday we're right here giving it to you again, so we haven't lost a day.
That's right. This obviously isn't fear of change. This is exasperation from being
we
shit
embrace
piled
the change.
On. Right. It's really just a release. Because you just want to say those things. Because honestly, like
we grabbed the
I know
out.
1BR as a team, we came on and we wholeheartedly worked. Honestly. Like honestly, we wholeheartedly worked. We helped out, we gave money when we didn't have to. We did things that we didn't have to do for someone else. You know what I'm saying? So for someone else to be behind you and never could come to you personally and say the things, but everyone else is steady telling me the things, and then your wife send that type of a text to Slick, like 1BR is trying to use your company because we're advertising that the Midday Burn team is going to be with us. Now, if we'd have went and just said One Blunt Radio's there, then they would have said that, oh, y'all One Blunt Radio now? So it was a no-win situation. You know what I'm saying? So for all the listeners to know, just the best things for Midday Burn, which, to be quite honest, this is a 3-week process. We was already in the move that we was done.
Right. There were a lot of petty things going
done.
on well before that outside of the Midday Burn that was making us uncomfortable, just plain on Facebook.
If you when you post those things on Facebook, it reflects everyone. Me and V-Jams had multiple conversations about that because that concerned us, is that V-Jams posts weekly, every day for any artist to send him a video, and when somebody that you're networking with saying those things, it could have stopped people from sending them videos to think we think in that same manner, and we don't.
Right.
You know, I'm an artist.
Or standing.
I don't want nobody to think
of...
I'm an artist like him. My essence is that
I'm
the
not
weed
an
crowd
artist.
love me.
I'm not an artist. This is something that, you know what I mean, I take my time, my effort and do this, you know. We don't have to pay myself.
You know what I'm saying? And you know the difference in our company is when a sponsorship does send money, you know it came in because guess what? We're at events. And that money's helping us there. You know where that money goes. Like, we don't know where that money goes. We don't know what they're handing out. And ain't no show got a person. Like, everybody I know, if you produce shows and you doing it in that manner, you at least pay the producers. Everyone else might not be paid, but the producers are paid. Go to iCannabis. Those people pay for their show, and the producers pay $50 to sit there and produce your show.
I like what you said before, though, that you won't fire anybody from the new station that they create on your...
No.
You
got to quit. I wouldn't fire you.
But,
why?
But not only that, you wouldn't then rehire them because you made a mistake and had a blank spot.
Right.
Because you wouldn't have fired them in the first place.
Right. It's the respect of the people that you have with you. It goes high. It goes really, really high.
Right. If you got a problem with something, put some time into it and make it better. And that goes for everything in life.
Like for us, I believe that you wouldn't have those outbursts that people have left and said to him in those manners if he had a more open personality to be talked to.
Oh hell, I'll straight up admit it, man. I had it at that point, man. I mean, the reality is I put some nasty stuff out there, and I know I just called him out for 3 weeks ago being upset at the stuff that he's putting out there, but that's the difference. I am not the CEO of a company. I have the freedom to do this. This isn't affecting my business because you know what? Nobody who's hired me looks at my Facebook page. They don't even know I got one.
And
because my name isn't Jim Brown.
and let's be for real though. The things you put in there was the truth.
Yeah.
You called out, like, let's be honest.
Well, that's only part of it.
I know
I've still got 5 or 6 cards.
but let's be honest, okay?
I'll show you how to make a fan page.
You just called out things that every other person in that organization is saying when they walk away. You said it out loud.
I have to imagine so.
And let's be for real. That's why the respect wasn't even given to even make a phone call to me. Do you think I've had a phone call yet? Do you think they called Dr. Kush? No. You know why? Because I was going to tell him already you couldn't fire anyone because if you didn't hear what Longhair said, he said, we are a tight-knit group. Yes, we heard what you said to Slick. Therefore, if Longhair quit, you had to know the team was in unison.
Man,
this is
Slick
not
quit Saturday.
This is not a J-Dub situation.
And I was halfway there. Sunday just topped it off.
You know,
to continue on the same crap Sunday, well, the same but different. I mean, it was all the same but different.
But, I mean, she stands on a point that you're using everyone there because they're pushing your brand.
And then you're asking for $20 a month.
And then you're telling them don't say nothing about how you make money in life? Are you serious?
Ask for $20 a month.
Yeah, they never asked us for no money. I didn't even know they was charging money. Let's be honest. Until y'all said it, that wasn't said to us.
Well, that was... It was never mentioned to me when I joined. It was just all of a sudden after being there for about 2 weeks, it was the next month. And it was like, yeah, everybody, your $20 it's really nice to get it on the first.
Well, I've been there for 2 months.
I ain't never heard nothing, didn't know nothing about no $20.
But in saying that, I wish everyone shows success on that network.
Yes.
I wish Shane's success.
And I think the whole Voxer app points out the way things have been feeling there, man. We used to have talks and conversations about the fact that we were the ones blamed for urinating in the fountain to getting somebody who's feeling a little bit saucy and sad.
What fountain?
Somebody peed in the water fountain there, yeah.
What water fountain?
At the studio there, man.
Station.
What is the water fountain there?
It's right next to the security office.
Nobody points it out because nobody's going to use it.
Oh, when I go to the bathroom, I see I don't even look and see no fountain. I've never even seen no fountain. Wouldn't the joke got it?
Well, but we used or talking about somebody needing to get a pair of crotchless panties because he's being a little uptight, or man, just the conversations were weird. And over the last 3 weeks, there was nothing on there, nothing, except for who's showing up to my show. Who's showing up to my show? Who's representing GSS?
That ain't GSS. That's Shane Clouds. Okay,
right.
You're the CEO, but your music and the radio shouldn't be one. Because if it is, then why do you have radio shows? Why don't you just play your music all day?
Well, like I said, man, those poor sponsors, if they want to start playing the station now, undergroundhiphopblog.com and Ready Kill and Henry Cisneros and Ticketfoo are all going to be pissed off because that right there is all but everything they would get maybe 3 times a day. I mean, we'd give them a little bit more love, and I'm sure everybody else would give them a little bit more love than just saying their name. But man, those people paid for 30-second professional commercial spots to play 10 times a day, and they started doing that 2.5 months ago.
But the worst part about it is, let's say this: I made a professional commercial spot a month ago that all the shows could have just played.
Right.
And they erased it out.
Right.
I made a joint GSS. They said that One Blunt Radio wasn't supporting GSS. But we made a joint commercial.
And we paid to get Cleveland Jr. on it, motherfuckers.
Like let's be for real, guys. And we play it on our shows. We played it at our event. We played it at, I mean, how much more do you want from another? Like she said, if it's that much of a competition between both the radio stations, then we shouldn't have played nothing from them guys. We shouldn't even have Shane on our show.
That's right.
You know, we run video. I mean, we built them an app.
And that show is running in the click, isn't it? In on demand?
Yeah.
Okay.
We run
That
it
show
in the
runs
app.
all the time.
We built them an app, okay? First and foremost. But Blunt Radio's not
Is that free?
supporting. Are you
Was that a
serious?
free $800 app?
Go to the website, askforless.com.
I guess I'd send him a bill.
$899
Send him a
is
bill.
what I charge for
Send
apps.
him a bill then.
No, I'm going to kill it.
I think I'm going to send him a bill.
On statement, I'm going to kill it. I'm just going to kill the app. Y'all build yourself an app. Do what I did. Because my apps are up.
I heard
you can go to
one's coming
1BR.
for them.
Who?
It was posted earlier that a mobile app, a fully
Yeah, I heard that.
integrated mobile app.
I
is
heard that
coming soon.
before I was, quote,
It's been an
hired.
app coming. But that app was made in days. Before Comic-Con, it made you look really good.
Yeah.
That app. And actually...
But we're not supporting them.
No.
Okay.
I'm killing it. And on that note, let's get some good shit going, guys.
Yes.
We're going to take y'all to a break with fuck all the bullshit. Let's have fun.
And we be
Fire it up.
right back.
Mustang Sally. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh Lord, what I said now. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh yeah. You've been running all over town now. Oh, I guess I have to put your flat feet on the ground. What I said now. Listen, all you wanna do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. Wanna be early morning. Gonna be wiping your weeping eye. When I said that, look here. I bought you a brand new Mustang, a 1965. Now you come around signifying a woman you don't wanna let me ride. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow that Mustang down. Oh Lord, look, you've been running all
you been all of my life? Tell me where you been hiding. I've been searching for a girl like you that I can share my life with. How did you get out of my dreams? How did heaven lose you? I've been looking for someone like you that I can share my life. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. Oh, I've had my share of heartaches, baby. Can't count the change that I've been through. I don't claim to be perfect, but I'm perfect for you. Now I've been around, baby. I made love to more than a few. Now I'm ready to settle down, girl. Spend my whole life loving you. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love, yeah.
This time we got a good love.
This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right.
This time we got a good love.
Yeah. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love. You and I got a special love, baby. Oh, yeah. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special. This time we're gonna do it, put our minds to it until we get it right. Oh, you know we got a good love, baby. Yeah. You and I got a special love. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This time we got a good love. This time we got something special.
Yeah, loud at Casa del Smoke. It's the midday burn.
My
Fired
God.
up. Woo! Woo! Can you tell the enthusiasm in the room? It's like
Well,
caged animals let free.
There was obviously enthusiasm from the start. I'm rolling through things here again and looking at all our notes for what we wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
What we
get
wanted to talk about.
We
what
got
wanted
some
to
of
geek
it
out
out.
about. Oh, yeah, but man, there was probably 2 hours worth of content there anyway.
Anyway.
I think this should be put on the random rants for the midday burn.
Hey, y'all.
It's
man.
Oh, he's got a
yeah.
title for that already for our show today, so.
Yeah, we're titled up. But check it out, y'all. Honestly, from the midday
That
burn
smells good in
to
here.
all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
members of GSS, much love. Straight up.
Yeah.
Much love. Hey.
Not trying to steal you. You're welcome over here, but do yourselves a favor, at least from a humanitarian standpoint. This is my offering. Go somewhere else. There are definitely other places.
Yeah, you don't gotta
You can
come
do
here.
what you want, and it's not going to cost you an arm and 2 legs.
You can pay $20, $50 a month at other places, and you can control your own show. No one tells you what to do. Like, you know, Puffy and P. Diddy. You know, and then you had
Ain't nobody-
Puffy, and then you had Bad Boy. And, you know, Bad Boy wasn't a good example, but he said one thing that was right. If you want to do your video where somebody's not all in your video dancing, trying to rap on all your songs, like, he let you be a star too, you know? And that is important, that if I'm going to work somewhere, if I'm going to push your brand got to push me too, you know? Because I'm a commodity too.
Oh, he was pulling Little Richard, huh?
Yeah, he was pulling
Jimmy left Little Richard because nobody upstaged Little Richard.
Nobody upstaged is Little Richard. And, you know,
Well,
that, you know, and the worst part
nowadays, nobody upstaged Jimmy. Jimmy!
Jimmy!
What, Jimmy?
That is so contagious.
But see, the worst part
Jimmy!
about it is, like I said, for anybody that...
I did that at the gas station.
For anybody that knows Blunt Radio, go to the Facebook page of Dr. Kush and look at our flyers from past events that we've thrown. And you'll see the best artists in the city. We book them along with myself. You know why I book the best with me? Because I am one of the best. And I don't want subpar people around me while I'm the best to make me... That's like a boxer, right? Remember back in the days when you had a boxer and he had a belt, but he kept dodging the top people and he kept fighting the number 10, number 15, number 20, but he won't fight the number 1 contender, the number 2 contender, the number 3 contender. I just won't get in the ring with them, and that's what that's like, is when you don't play all the other artists in the city, and then you find a reason for every artist. Every artist wasn't involved with your altercation. Every artist shouldn't be part of your condemnation. Like,
right.
But you steady play you.
Well, my buddy's got a good bar analogy. When you're in a bar and you're single,
yeah,
and you look around and you take a look and all the girls in there and the number, he said that it happens every time. You can't help it. If the hottest girl in there were to get a number, say 7, then you take her into, and her friends, into a room full of 9s and 10s, she probably drops down to a 5 or a 4, right?
Right.
Okay, so by that same token, right, that girl came with all of her friends, and she, by comparison to all of her friends, then was a 7.
Right.
And was looking at her friends. So when you're the top of the crap pile, you may look good from the crap pile. But when you step back and are looking down at the crap pile from, say, Facebook or another another institution that actually does something, you're just the first part of shit that you're avoiding.
Hey, a loss is a loss is a loss is a loss. If you lost 2 times, how you get a 3rd chance? I'm going to drink to that statement. See, and plus, let me just say this for the record, guys. I've said this over and over. Dr. Kush has a deal. Dr. Kush has a deal with Not Only Street Records out of Kansas City. So you would never see Dr. Kush in a contest.
Right.
Because artists with a deal don't compete. They put out music for sale. And at that note, you can go to Amazon and you can hit Dr. D.B. Kush and you can download 5 Minutes of Fame. That's right. For only $5.99, dude. Go support.
They got that Hit the Underdog on it. That video is on YouTube.
You know, I probably wasn't supposed to say that in most places, but I'm saying that
check it out.
in real hands in life, dude.
How can you not
support who supports you?
How can you have a geek station and not play They Call Me the Underdog? Just by the title, and then you got underdog.
I got a whole cartoon in the beginning.
All over, yeah.
Got a whole cartoon in the beginning, but you don't support my song. Like, you didn't play my song once. You booked the 7.
Does he have videos?
Oh, he has all of it. I sent the email.
No, I mean, does he have his own videos?
Not yet, that I'm aware of.
I was about to say, I couldn't find none when I went looking. I looked when I had him on the show.
Why would you turn down a deal in trade as a business partner when you don't have... I mean, I understand wanting and needing to have money, but I think everybody there understands that and wanted more than anything. Dude, I didn't... Whenever I saw change, it was, boom, chopping block change. This is over, dead. Amputation, gone.
No thought
You know what
process.
I mean? And
cheers to that.
And the only other thing that I could, I guess, assume was supposed to be change that I was supposed to know about was, after the fact, being told that I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough, I did this too much, I did that too much. And, you know...
You know about politics? Ain't you supposed to talk about what you know?
Yeah.
Ain't that what radio hosts do?
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Do they hire you
Howard
if they don't
Stern
want you
talks
to talk
about what he
about
knows.
it, you?
Man, and I tried to seriously
I keep
think where
saying
we
hire,
talk.
but would you ask me to donate my time?
And be in the radio station.
And I'm trying to think of when we talked about sports, other than, dude, Carmelo Anthony, get somebody to get your gun. Dude, Anthony Gonzalez, smoke before you stick your knife in somewhere. Or Hernandez, sorry, yeah.
But that's a major case in the world. That's a trending topic.
My friends in Russia were talking about that shit.
Geeks are untrending topics, okay? That's how they become trending.
Geeks make the topics. Anonymous, the largest uncontrollable, I guess,
population
terrorist.
of Greeks.
Yeah, it's a group of hackers that take politics into their own hands. What have they done? They have influenced things politically by where they've hacked.
Say that. Mm-hmm. You know, when we have a conversation about Snowden and you're clueless, that's impeccably horrible. That's impeccably horrible. You're the CEO of a radio station and
Of a media outlet.
and you don't know the news wire. You don't know what's on the news ticker.
You're supposed to be impartial.
That's what you're supposed to
When
be.
you run
That's what you're supposed to be.
When you run a station, you're supposed to
And
be
that's
like that
something
all the
why
time.
people come to the internet anyway. People who are listening to the
They want
internet,
impartial.
they want impartial, and they know they can't get it from Fox, CNN, or any of the other
107 Clear Channel.
Right,
You
they
can't.
know that, I mean, ultimately, those are owned by GE or a bank or something else, and they've got to publish their agenda. I mean, kudos to them on maybe a daily show basis where they can occasionally
They got a show
Put
all
in-
dedicated to themselves. But my station has to be impartial, and that's why we got diversity. I mean, that's hits, different strokes for different folks. If you like something, don't mean he gonna like something. He might like it from somebody else. You know what I mean? Or you might like it from Jimmy! Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy! You know,
But you know,
that's the way it goes.
That's life. It's fucking life, man. It's fucking life. Excuse me, y'all. I know I'm letting it go today, but tomorrow I'll be all right.
Yeah, we're wound up.
But
Especially
you know, it's
because we
life.
didn't talk about what we wanted to talk about today.
Right.
That's all right. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel.
place.
But we will talk about what we want to talk about.
Right, we'll be back on regular agenda.
Well, not like we weren't before.
Yeah.
We were just feeling bad for it.
Right.
Now we're going to feel good for it.
I mean, I felt good about giving the right information out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
But
it
I
felt
can care less
good.
if you're dumb to politics. It's not my fucking problem. Wake up. I mean, straight up. But you heard what I told him that day. You look ridiculous.
And I think you look ridiculous in front of one of your other sponsors, not talking about not wanting to partnership with somebody who's in their arena that can benefit you immensely.
You don't want a partnership with
because,
a game room.
dude,
But you got ready
the sad thing was is that the first thing that was mentioned about is, well, that I wanted to do that. Am I comfortable welcoming competition? Of course you're comfortable welcoming competition. You're going to do it better anyway. Just because you didn't do it first, you'll sit back and you can use this guy to get what you need. Just use an event center. Don't call it the GSS Event Center. And when you put together your own better one, hurrah. But right now, reach into your pockets, and what do you have? Okay, so you need to reach out and shake a hand with that empty pocket and make a deal.
Yeah, let's
Damn
make
right.
a deal. That's the way
But I
business
mean-
go. Let's business 101, yeah.
Oh shoot, did I just...
Yeah, you
I
got
just
clap.
educated somebody, son.
So I guess we gonna start calling you Professor Long, Professor DJ Long here.
See, they didn't let long hair talk like he wanted. They wanted long hair to dumb down.
We let him out the cage now.
See, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Long hair ain't never told me, but I mean, I just know by my perception. I know he got some college in him. Like it's obvious by the conversation. Like I mean, and if you have somebody with college education, probably got a degree, shit. But you gotta let them be them.
Yeah.
Like me, I don't have a degree, but I've been blessed with just a tremendous
But you
amount of knowledge.
You got a doctorate in
streetology.
Streetology?
But when it comes to these bands, you know, when I got into the
Well, the
MLJ,
military did you straight. I've seen you read people and call things out, and boom, 10 minutes later, sure enough.
I mean, and I won't say it's easy. I just get vibes on people. People tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? I knew who was good people in there, and I knew who I didn't really want to deal with, and you could tell that in the building. Like, I casually communicated with those that seemed like they was just clueless, because I don't like clueless people. You know what I'm saying? But the people I gravitated like, and the biggest thing to me is I hated to lose Josh. To be quite honest, I thought Josh was slick and fix it.
I think so too.
I thought in the long run they could have sat down over a beer and really step back with their problems.
Well,
I think so.
And that's just it, is that nobody ever asked me, and I had been there 4 or 5 times, over to hang out with them, to work on the show at their place, and I had been working on the show with them, and I could tell you exactly what all of the tension was about, and 99% of the tension was about hiding that they were in a relationship even,
Right.
It's
so
true. That's where all the tension started, really. We were fine before that.
They're just...
That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. You don't fuck with
I like Josh and Kale. I liked them. Like, honestly, I welcomed them to my house quite a few times. I fed them, got them high. They hung out.
And she good with comics, Jordan. She good.
Like, you let go of. I mean, she was talented. She was going to give away her talent.
Right.
She bought the window.
Which goes back to...
She bought the window.
At Comic-Con, I found the fattest comic in the world. We're going to end up doing 2 hours, apparently. I found the fattest comic in the world.
We're already actually almost at 2 hours.
And it's drawn here in Colorado. Buddies. I haven't been able to find it anywhere, so I'm glad we're talking to him, because
Buddies is actually there. He's one company, I believe his name is Joe, and he's an actual artist, does his stuff. I'm pretty sure he does it out of his house because it's a small business, very small company, but he's based out of Fort Collins, I believe he said. I actually need to get back in contact with him. But on the business side of things, I think we need to get in contact with Keo and have her help us out with our Midday Burn comic.
I think so too.
I really do. Her talents would be well recognized on this.
And
do you think he'd be cool working with her?
We in the Music Buzz again this month, all right? We
Let's
got
keep the extra stuff to the side. Business is business.
Yeah,
They're good people.
anyway. Yeah.
But in the big picture,
And we in the Music Buzz.
Huh?
And we need the Music Buzz. We in the Music Buzz. We need the Music Buzz.
Man, what people need to really start realizing is that, unfortunately, we're in this world where we're at a war with the banks. We're at a war with money, and it's caused most of us to do really bad things for money and take advantage of people. I mean, the underground cannabis industry in particular, but really all businesses are notorious for, as a fledgling, right on the verge of everything breaking big, partner leaves with everything except for the equipment, or maybe even the equipment.
That happens a lot. Let's answer this question, right? As you say that, let's look at the big picture. What show has a contract? You said something major, so see that? Wait for it. I'll wait, because no one can answer that question. You know why? Because no one has a contract. Okay, so if he gets a big deal for money, he can fire everyone in that building, take the money, revamp, and screw everybody over. Because he doesn't have no commitment to anyone. And as we see, we know he doesn't have no commitment to anyone.
Well, it's an LLC
Can
right
you say
now,
wrestling? So. Is that what you mean? Wrestling? He doesn't have any commitment to anybody who wrestles for him?
Right. So if a big deal possibly came through, possibly a lot of people would either just still be working for free, or they would leave because they wouldn't be getting nothing. He still act like there was nothing there.
Yep.
Or he'd be 10 times worse because the money is there.
Ooh.
And could you imagine 1 time worse? Like, I mean, honestly, it's a great empire built, and it sucks that the leader is not recognizing what he's built. He's not recognizing those people that made those. Right. He didn't make those numbers. He tells everybody it's him. He didn't do it. I seen it for myself. It was all those people like you, like Josh, like Slick, like KO. Look at their Facebooks. How much they was posting.
Is to get into details. When you get into details deeper, that was a lot of my point. My point wasn't that necessarily that, hey, here's this guy I've never heard of that is being congratulated, what gives. I was saying I've never heard of this guy. Don't you think you should congratulate Slick and Merida and Justin and Duke? I don't even know anymore, man. Just, Kelly. I would get all kinds of posts in my email from these people, and I've never seen this other guy's name. I'm just saying. That's all I was saying. if he's supposed to be promoted to the highest level of GSS promoter
Right,
for everything he's done,
I haven't seen him on
shouldn't
Facebook.
everybody within
No group.
GSS have known him?
We're the only ones that post in the groups. That's why they're pissed. So you should be more pissed than everybody else that's not posting in the groups. Ask them, why aren't you posting your groups? Not get mad at the people that is pushing the shit out their show. Oh, we're not talking about the other shows. That ain't what you're that's GE don't talk about fucking Sears.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we're all on the same network, but it's a competition. It's who can get the best numbers. Okay? Let's be for real. At the end of the day, when you go to the FM radio station, yes, these other shows are our partners.
Actually,
but guess
I
what
think
else? We're in competition with everyone in the fucking building.
I think that's another
and
point.
If you don't think that, then you're jacked up going into the deal.
I think at one point that was one of the Voxer comments I threw out there. Nobody wanted to take it up. I think I threw out that I heard that Justin on the Otaku Realm was funny and Kevin on the Fourth Wall was funny, so I dared them to a challenge of whoever gets the most listeners and gets the funniest comment of the week, judged by listeners.
No response.
Make some sort of wager, friendly wager, and yeah. And, you know, I mean, that's understandable because those guys are busy. They've got a job and they've got a show to run and they've got a life to try and live every now and then.
But in the big picture, what I'm saying is, let's say if we collaged all of our Facebook, just Facebook.
Yeah.
Since the time I've been on GSS, just look at me and Ray's collage. Me and
All I can
BJ's
say-
collage. It is ridiculous how much we supported this company to bring in your mouth. That's why I said I wasn't going back. When you put in your mouth that we're trying to use you, when all we've done is push your brand, and all you've done is act like our brand's not there. Our brand was there. Our brand was there every day. Okay? So to tell us that don't say nothing about our brand, but just speak on you guys, but you post on my website. You post flyers and pics on my One Blunt website. Because I'm Dr. Kush, so Dr. Kush is One Blunt Radio. If you post on my site, you're posting to my people. So what makes it okay that you post, but I can't go in your places and post? That you put me in, because I didn't join them. Only one that I joined was the GSS Street Team. I didn't join Orbital Days or the Geek Street Radio or none of that shit. I stopped the notifications in Voxer because it was irritating. And I believe it killed my battery. It was the worst piece of system ever.
Does it to me every day. My phone.
And that's why I'm glad that at least.
You know, I gotta take my iPhone back too.
I'm glad that at least when you left, that piece of shit system they're using, that's what you blasted their ass on. Fucking with me, I will play your thing on the radio show how we left.
Yep.
See, because we could do that. That's shit I could do. But see, I could be an asshole because Big Jams, if anybody knows Dr. Kush, that the best things is like you said, is to leave it alone and we're going our way and y'all do your thing. Because if it turns out that it's made into a competition,
Well, here's how I know I made the right choice
in the city, and that's a fact.
Here's how I know I made the right choice. I have been calling myself, or been calling the last few weeks now, having a life. And I've been at work every weekend for a company that didn't pay me and for now One Blunt Radio, because that's really who took me to everything. I've been to one thing, and that's something that we're working on making sure that we get to even better things, and of course all of those once again.
Yes.
So we're not excluding ourselves from anything.
Look at the big picture. How many events have we went to that everybody else was paid to get in?
Right.
At least you can feel something coming back.
Right.
You know, like you feel like, okay, I didn't get no
That's
check,
what I mean. I had a
but I
life.
went to $50 events.
Oh, we
and
was
then
at the
got
pool party. Did you that pool party?
That pool party was ridiculous.
Oh man, that was nice. The pool
Hey,
party.
but check it out. No, that was a VIP list.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't get the address.
Oh.
See, everybody didn't know that.
You
They
know, a
didn't
lot
just
of people
post the
use
address and say
con-
come.
A lot of people.
You had to get that call.
And then immediately rushed off by the Secret Service to the cannery.
That event was $45.
Free.
That event was $45.
Woo. And at both places,
that was $10 a person.
At both places, I had about 4 days worth of dabs. For
We ain't
free.
gonna talk about what we smoked.
Right.
Because see what I'm saying? That's a difference. But to get mad because we're out working our market. Our market is weed. So why to be mad that we're covering all the weed events, but we can't say it's just GSS and the Midday Burn? Because One Blunt Radio was hooking up the door entry.
True.
So I got to mention my company. Because the people do me to let us in. That's stupid of them.
Yep.
That's just stupid. We're out actually getting better stories for our show. Everyone else is showing up every week. And I applaud them for that because they're not getting paid and money is tight. That's why my sponsorship pack, I don't have a sales pack. I don't have a sales list. It's a sponsor pack. We don't sell anything, okay? That's the first thing I like to tell people. We don't sell shit. We have sponsors, people that help us get places. At the end of the day, if we're trying to make $1 million, we wouldn't be here since 2009. We'd have quit.
That's right.
We love what we do. And yes, the money will come.
And it's still going.
But guess what? If we add up how the love that they gave us since 2009, because 2010, I went to my first KushCon for free.
Oh, but let me talk that. Can I say it from outside?
But Comic-Con was the
used to do
shit.
a lot.
And we will be setting up Geekland TV at Comic-Con this year. We'll be on the press list.
They got Comic-Con and Anime-Con, and
We're gonna attend
I
all
don't
that.
even know what they are, but I want to go to them.
TV is
I
alive.
want to go to them. And they're in other states and other countries too.
Are y'all ready to kick Geekland TV off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm saying it out loud.
Definitely.
Geekland TV comes to life. And we're going to have fun with it too. I'm going to do a show on there too.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a show. I'm sure a few other people I know are going to come down
We're
and have
coming,
a show
man.
with us.
We're coming. We're coming because bottom line is...
we're going to need to make a commercial, man, and bring Cleveland Jr. back for Geekland TV.
Oh yeah,
Geekland
Cleveland
TV.
Jr. going to be coming back. Trust me.
Join Geekland TV.
We might even get Elmo on there from
Whoa.
Sesame Street. Trust me, I can do it.
Wow.
Oh, we don't want to use Elmo.
Oh, come
Elmo's
on.
controversial right now.
Yeah.
Elmo
Right.
playing with Woody House. We don't know. We want Elmo. Elmo got a lot
Bert
of
and Ernie
kids
have
in.
always been curious. Who
Yeah,
cares?
Bert and Ernie, yeah. But Elmo, I mean, and then, yeah, Elmo. I don't think that's not a good look for us.
Yeah, but they got that video on YouTube of Kermit the Frog and Sesame Street. What the hell? Big Bird smoking weed and forgetting.
I'm
shit
cool with
about-
that. I'm cool with that. But Elmo, I mean Elmo the Elmo, not Elmo the character, but Elmo the Elmo.
Oh, the
is
person-
playing with booties.
okay.
And I mean that's just a bad. I mean you do Geekland TV and you got an Elmo voice and kids might tune in. It's just like that might not be a good look.
Yeah.
Like we're supporting somebody that's. I mean it's like 6 or 7 kids.
We should do like Dora the
If
Explorer.
it was like 1 or 2 in this question,
Yeah.
We can
Dora
get
the
Dora-
Explorer
no.
gets explicit.
No, not even explicit. Just have like a nice little kids ad on there for Dora the Explorer in Spanish. Appeal to the ethnic groups out there.
White girls speak Spanish.
I mean, they did make a teenage Dora the Explorer for a little while.
What?
They did.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
They had the teenage Rugrats too. Rugrats all grown up.
Yeah.
Rugrats all grown
You guys
up?
remember that?
I think that was a little bit better actually than Rugrats, if I remember correctly.
Rugrats got bad after the first Rugrats movie. I'm not gonna lie.
So, what we looking at now?
Man, I guess we're looking at calling it.
We got about.
Fuck.
It's 1 o'clock. I mean, technically, if we want to do the full 2 hours, we're gonna have to take like one more 5-minute break right now, guys.
It's like 13 minutes to knock off 2 hours to tell y'all the truth right at the dot. So I'm gonna play 2 songs and we can say goodbye. But pretty much it don't make sense to stop at 1:45. And we're saying that out loud to y'all because we're just having fun today. We will be back on our regular pointing cues and clicks tomorrow. We just had a rough weekend, and it's really not rough, but it sucks when you put a lot of time into something and those people don't give you the same time back. And that's what the moral of the story is. At the end of the day,
You get out what you put in.
right? And we put in a lot, and we didn't get out what we was putting in. But you know the blessing
Still
is
getting a lot out of it from my side.
well, the blessing is that we came in with a network. And as me and VJam said from the day one, when we talked about it before I went up to the office is, bottom line is, we're going to come in and we're going to work, and we're going to do our best to make it work. But if it doesn't work, it's not a lose for us because we're going to come in and be right.
Oh yeah.
And if you listen to our resume, we gave great shows.
Yeah.
We never did nothing but help out.
And our street team page for Midday Burn's already gotten about 50
So,
views.
in that token, I feel good. And there's other radio stations that want hard-working people. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that appreciate talent. And they want us to be us. Like, because we're going to talk about politics because we're stoners. We're going to talk about sports because we're stoners. We're going to say stuff that's just a little off the wall because we're stoners. But that's the essence. That's the essence, dude. And if you take the essence out of the people, what do you get? And we still supplied a good show, even though the essence was trying to be taken out. Because you know why? We refused to allow the essence. We just did the show the way that we knew best. So it's too political. All right, tomorrow more politics.
Then it started off. We started off with the laptops, and then all of a sudden
I don't
we lost
think
Wi-Fi.
he understood.
I felt that was a sabotage right there.
Yeah, we lost our Wi-Fi.
I told him
I got it working again, but I mean it doesn't matter, really, because I could make it not work again.
What?
Wi-Fi.
You ain't got to do that. Just get back the key, man, and be part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Because, bad brings bad. That's why we want our secret. See, we win at this because at the end of the day, this could have been a bad show. We could have went in. And yeah, we did go into some deep stuff. But at the end of the day, we still said we respect everything that was done.
And, man, I remember a conversation we had. We were looking for a building. We said, when we get a building, maybe the geeks might want to go with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For somebody who's not...
Because, I'm talking about buying a big building that we own. We just had that conversation. But what did I tell you?
That you would, maybe they might go with us.
And that's us looking out at that we know finances are coming. Okay?
So maybe the geeks might want to do that. You know what I mean? This is premeditated and letting your emotions supersede your intelligence. That's what got it to this point right here.
Right.
And that's a true fact. And that's put it in a nutshell.
Right.
You let your emotions supersede your intelligence. Because,
real people say what's on their mind.
I was
Don't
sick.
watch our show. Talk about us behind the glass in front of my investor. This is one of my investors, dude. You don't think he walked right out and told me that this guy has no loyalty for anyone?
Right.
You don't think my investor was telling me all along? My investor is telling me, dude, he's talking about you guys while y'all live.
Well, again, this all starts on Saturday after one of the other DJs. This time it wasn't me or you, but one of the other DJs had smoked Shane up, and we're outside and we're in front of one of his sponsors, and we're done. All right, we're leaving. A big shake of the head, like, what? You're leaving? Where are you guys going? To DB's to work on the show. Oh, about that. Come here a minute. And I don't even remember what the specifics were, but in front of the other
sponsor. In front of the sponsor, you're going to give a critique on our show? But you can't. I'm the lead on the show.
So
let's say that.
I really...
Like, if you want to go on proper authority levels, if you had a problem with the show, wouldn't you call the lead and say, hey, bro, I have these problems with the show? Instead of being in front of a sponsor and YouTube?
Yeah. I wasn't going to just say that.
I'm just saying, I'm from the military. So I follow lines. Like, when I came to Slick about the dabbing, because Slick is the production manager. So it goes to him. It's his call. Now, if he chose to call them or not, that's his choice. But to say that we punked him into it or he was intimidated, okay, no.
No?
Because if he was intimidated, he wouldn't have took the first dab. Intimidation would have been like, yeah, go ahead, and he would have went to the other room.
And
I killed that dab,
the biggest dab of his life. Let's say it. Give him a hand.
It really was the biggest dab I've ever
we
done.
had his back. And
we did,
when
and
Shane came to us, we had his back.
Had his back.
This is the same thing as hitting the vape pen. It is oil.
He sits in there and vape.
No fire.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He hits our vape pen.
Yeah.
He asks us for it.
Yeah. Oh.
You got your vape pen today? You got your vape pen today? Smoke is smoke. That's like saying, we sell hamburgers, but cheeseburgers are illegal. Oh, I just put cheese on it, but cheese is cheese.
Well,
fuck you.
I kind of felt like we was neglecting our business a little bit.
I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been grinding. You've been sick, bro. That's all. Don't trip on that. I've been covering this. I've been on bats and swings, bro. All websites are updated. Everything's right. We're good. We didn't working with somebody else slow us back. Dude, how many events have we done this month? Slow us up? Dog, we've been on the high.
See, and to tell you the truth, I think emotionally that's been a lot of my inability to really get myself and GSS a sponsor for the Bongathon was because I'm trying to get a sponsor for me and another company to an event that they're only attending thanks to you and they are not appreciating it. Yeah. It's a little
well, I'm
bit
sure
rough.
glad not to worry about giving out no free tickets to no ungrateful.
Mm-hmm.
I know our 8 people's gonna be
That bar's
happy.
gonna be grateful if they can get them. some
Our
Bongathon
8's gonna be
tickets.
great. Say that. Yeah.
You know, that is
Comic-Con can't be the only event you do all year.
Right.
That's right.
He's not. He's doing the Herman's Hideaway.
And
that's right.
And THC
Because you lost
Connoisseur,
both
we gotta
times.
get
You
that.
lost.
Yo.
You lost. We was there. You lost.
I need to go to that place and do that.
Our bees. We will be there on the record.
Oh
We will be there, our bees.
Yeah.
Right on.
And at that note, we're gonna sign out, y'all. We're out of here.
Okay, man.
We're out of here. We got
10
5 minutes.
minutes. We'll be
We're gonna
right
give
back
us
with this. You know what I mean? The midday burn with the
Fired
new-
up.
Fired up.
That's right.
SOS.
Smoke one,
son.
On Thursday, 20, my grandma. Me. Go back to zigzag and undoing. Yeah. On Thursday and my grandma gave to me. Oh shit. Hello?
What's happening, bro?
Happy
Happy 420, man.
420! You got some weed?
Yeah, you know I got some weed, man.
I'm at home. You wanna come over?
Yep, I'm on my way, my nigga. I'm on my way.
Come right now. Hurry up right now. I'm trying to get high right now.
All right.
Oh. God damn it. I'm gonna shit out.
Kevin Pistol. Office Wednesday. I'm on my way to Platte Valley. Gotta hit the wax room, get some of that wax, man. Why? 'Cause I dab. I like that ear wax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast. Dab. A little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday. Thank you. I'm from the Mile High City. We all about elevation. We earned our reputation, best indica in the nation. Have you seeking ventilation, choking and coughing up a lung? Bell already been rung and we just barely begun. We blowing sour diesel, cushion, Cindy 99. Too many strains to name 150 different kinds. You say you a heavyweight, bet I can kill that fast. Take you to Platte Valley, get you that earwax hash. Be ravenously hungry, box of cereal going to sleep. 2 in the afternoon and homie ain't made a peep. He over there counting sheep like a shepherd. Welcome to Colorado, we capital for the record. Classic catching man and Decker, half record, blue dreamer, and a real Jack Flasher. Then you get to graduate to earwax hasher. A blue dreamer and a real Jack Flasher. Then you get to graduate to earwax hasher. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast. I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah. I dab. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast. I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah. I dab. You can dab it, pack a bowl, or roll a blunt. It's gonna work for you. Fuck it, homie, go for what you want. Peter Piper puffed a pound of Platte Valley, then left town confused, thinking where was that Cali? Nah, it was Colorado where the buzz do it big. We trim and clip and then we put a buzz to your wig. 420 ways to have you walking through the sky. John never tried to tell you about that Rocky Mountain High. Colorado, big buzz like a bag of avocado. Puff past the motto, don't pass the bottle, pass the blunt. Yeah, Yeah, now that's what I want. She was asking what's that. I said that's that hash. Come on, baby, I'm about to wax that ass. Wax on, wax off like it's karate. Y'all weed, Danielson, I weed me out, goddamn. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast, I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah, I dab. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast, I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah, I dab. I like that earwax hash. I like that earwax hash, I dab. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast, I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. Dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah, I dab. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast, I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. Wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah, I dab. I like that earwax hash. A little dab will do you, blow your wig back fast, I dab. Shatter, just a little dab will do you. The wax room Wednesday, thank you, hallelujah, I dab.